Hello everyone and welcome back to TerraFirmaPunk. Last time we left off, we talked at length about Pokemon for the most part. Today we are going to hold on, let me just put this down somewhere. Why not here? Okay. Today we are first and foremost tackling this quest, Iron Cogwheels, which I currently have 2 iron heating up for us. Shouldn't be too long until it's ready. We've got the saddle on us, which I should probably put away somewhere. Not there. Sure, why not? Do I have a half heart elsewhere? No. I have all my hearts there because I was getting a little bit more organized. A little bit, not much. This isn't going to melt on me, so we may as well go downstairs and eat. You know what? Just 'cause I'm paranoid. Why not? Okay, so yeah, last time I talked mostly about the history of Pokemon. I didn't really talk much about my actual experience with the new one. So I've really been enjoying Pokemon Moon. It's super interesting the way that they've reworked basically the entire progression of the game. Not having gyms anymore, instead having trials and kahunas and all that big stuff. It's been pretty awesome. Oh, we need to make more food apparently. I've really been enjoying the online interaction, which is kind of something I'm really new to. So that's been fun. Playing with people from around the world, never a dull moment. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's put you 2 in here, I guess. And then you 3 in here. Sure, why not? Then you 4 in here. And we're good. So yeah, and another thing is that, like, man, they are cramming in as many Pokemon into the game as possible. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen that much variety in a game. Like, I had a PC box full by the time I had left the first island. And then some. So that was pretty impressive. Cog. Looks like it's the same recipe. Oh, well, that worked for whatever reason. Okay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. So we got those done. Iron plates. Cool. Alright, so that unlocks gold cogwheels. Cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put away some stuff. A few things, not much stuff. I should probably keep this weapon on me. Don't really need the ceramic molds. Hope I don't forget them there. Probably will. But, nah. Support beams, definitely a must. Sword, yes. Ladders, yes. Backup sticks, a definite must. May as well go ahead and turn all of this into ladders, because why not? And then just so I'm not walking around with two different inventory slots dedicated to sticks, went ahead and did that. Okay, what else? What else do I need? I don't think I need anything else. Okay, we're off to start a gold mine. If we can, anyway. If we can find a place. Okay, that was a brain fart moment there. So where was I? The variety, yes. So yeah, man, there have been so many things. I managed to get a level 10 Salamence, like a fully evolved Bagon from Gen 3. Just by, well, admittedly, I was trying to chain for a shiny, and then out of nowhere came a level 10 Salamence, and I'm like, well, mine. Now, I typically avoid catching evolved forms of things. Because, you know, it's better for Pokedex completion to evolve it yourself. You get the middle stages, all that good stuff. But, I don't know. I guess after all these years, I'm like, oh, well, the stat growth on this thing will be amazing if it starts from this young, or this low level. It would be much better than leveling it up through its evolutions. So I did that, and it went pretty good for me. And I should have brought some food. Didn't do that. That's the Naga place, right? Pretty sure that's the Naga place. Could I fight the Naga? Maybe. Should I? Probably not. Okay, so I think we've seen gold around back there where we usually go for copper, so what is that? Just a random vanilla water block? Yep. Cool. I keep losing my train of thought. No, that's not really new. What was I saying? Saying. Super Saiyan. Oh yeah. The just random stuff that I found. And then you also have like encounters you can get on specific days of the week if you do the QR scan things. So it's like, not only do you have everything that's on the island, but every day of the week you can get something new. Or you can get something that's not normally in the game. So that's everything on the island plus 7 extras. It's like, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Alright, keeping my eye out for gold. Because I'm pretty sure there are gold in them there hills. So and then there's the standard mechanics like fishing and all that kind of stuff, and then you also have the encounters that can happen during a shiny chain or during a an SOS chain. as it's being called. I don't know if that's the official name or if that's just what people are calling it. Basically, now when a wild Pokemon gets weakened, it can look for help. Gold. That wasn't too long. Alright, so now I kind of need food first, which is why I bookmarked that instead of starting to dig. Pretty sure there was an ocean over this way. Right? Yeah. So yeah, there's that mechanic, and that's how I got the Salamence. I was looking for wild Bagons, trying to chain a shiny Bagon, and got a Salamence instead. I had to break the chain to get him, but eh. And man, chaining is it's a lot different from the poker radar method, which, from what I hear, is a little bit easier. Because you don't have to just try to burn turns for as long as you can. Which is what you kind of have to do in this SOS system. Because you got to keep something low health, and then you got to make sure that it keeps calling in for allies. You got to make sure that it doesn't run out of PP and struggle itself to death. So you got to regularly start weakening its the ally it's called in to help itself, and then killing off the original, and turning the new guy into the guy calling for help. But for that, he has to be the same species, and it can't be fully evolved from what I've gathered. At least that was the case when I went again after catching Salamence. I tried to use Salamence to increase the chain, because apparently Intimidate helps them call for help more frequently, which is the ability that Salamence has. So I tried that, and then I got another Salamence, and I was like, well, this Bagon's been out for a while. Everything I've read online says that they just have to be of the same species. So I decided, well, let's knock down this Bagon, keep the Salamence up, it will surely call for help. Knock it down to 1 HP using a move called Holdback. Make sure it doesn't have any status effects. Make sure it's all good to call for help. Never calls for help after like 20 to 30 turns. I'm like, oh, I screwed up somehow, didn't I? So from now on, never letting it keep its fully evolved help on the field. Just knock that out and wait for the next first state. And that was 3 hours into a chain too. And that's also when I decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna chain anymore. At least not until I have a team specifically designed for it. So I stopped. 3 hours was a bit ridiculous. As I'm sure many of you could agree. So that stopped my shiny chaining for a little bit. There's also hematite here, which I do kind of need for that crowbar. Hematite. Save. Oh, well, this would have been nice to have seen on my way up. So yeah, that was that was my experience with that. And then there are other cases where, like, let's say, for instance, Pichu and Bonsley also not only have a chance of bringing in Sudowoodo and Pikachu, respectively, in the early area of the game, but they can also bring out an entirely different species of Pokemon. They can both bring out Happiny, Chansey's baby form, or Blissey, I guess, if we're going for its fully evolved state. So that's cool. How many? Okay, is there one over here too? There it is. Okay. Now we've neutralized the threats in the area, we're good to go. We also have quick access to fresh water here, which is helpful. So yeah, I've been really enjoying those slight mechanics changes. Been super interesting. Okay, something's telling me it's not in the Rhyolite layer. And that something is the fact that we have no surface readings. Alright, well, down we go. May as well go down right on my mark. Because why not? I got plenty of sticks, so I really don't care about making sure that I don't go down too far and not being able to get back up. I even have 20 ladders on me as is. Large sample of native gold, lovely. Get down to the level below this. Very large sample. Okay, it looks like I might actually come out right on top of this thing again. Man, I seem to have like the best luck with this. Look at that. Look at that. Right out on top of it, just like I said. Wow. That is ridiculous. I wish I had luck like that in real life. And just buy lottery tickets every week. Who cares if I won the last one? Why wouldn't I play again? What if someone won the lottery and then spent their winnings just buying more lottery tickets? Like, obviously you wouldn't want to go for the, what are we in, granite? Oh my god, granite? Really? I kind of need that. Poor quality sucks, but oh well. I need a chisel. I can always come back with a chisel. You know what? We're good. We're good. We're good. But I do need a ton of granite, man. Okay, so how am I doing this? I am not doing that. No, I am not. I am instead going down to here. Yes, down to here. And taking out you, and you. Replacing you all with you, and you. Putting down you, and you to keep them in place. And then, unfortunately, that dirt's just gonna fall, yeah. That's fine. I did bring the saw with me, right? Yes, okay. It sounds as though there's a nearby cave, so that's cool. Does not look like the gold goes any further in this direction, so that's lucky to know. I spawn in right on, or I spawn in, I dig in right on the fringe of the mine, and on the fringe of the vein. And I think I just found our cave, which is cool and all, but I kinda need the support beam there, thank you. I did not bring any torches, which in hindsight was not the brightest move. But man, that dislodged a ton of gold for me. So I ain't complaining. Okay, how am I doing this? I think I'm going over this way first. Although we are kind of at time for today, so that's probably going to have to do it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. Helps me out a ton. And I do always love hearing from you guys. And next time, I'm probably going to do some mining off camera. And then next time we will head back with our... well, what I found. And get to work. So I will see you guys all then. Bye for now.